Hello everyone and welcome to today's presentation on identifying market segments and targets. This is a crucial topic in marketing as understanding how to segment and target the right audience can significantly impact a company's success. To start, let's go over the key learning objectives for this presentation. By the end of this session, you will understand the different ways companies can divide consumer markets into segments, how business markets should be segmented, how to identify the most attractive target markets, and the essential criteria for effective segmentation. These insights will help businesses create more focused and effective marketing strategies. Market segmentation divides a market into well-defined slices. A market segment consists of a group of customers who share a similar set of needs and wants. The marketer's task is to identify the appropriate number and nature of market segments and decide which ones to target. There are four main bases for segmenting consumer markets. The first one is geographic segmentation, dividing the market by location, such as country, region, or city. Next is the demographic segmentation, categorizing consumers based on variables like age, gender, income, and education. Next is the psychographic segmentation, understanding consumer lifestyles, values, and personal traits. The last one is behavioral segmentation, grouping consumers based on their knowledge, attitude, or usage of product. Each of these segmentation methods help businesses create more personalized and effective marketing strategies. Let's begin with the geographic segmentation, one of the simplest yet most effective ways to segment a market. This method divides consumers based on their location, considering factors such as country, state, or city. Different regions have unique consumer behaviors and preferences. Urban versus rural living. Urban consumers may have different needs and access to products compared to those in rural areas. Climate and region. Specific needs, businesses tailor products to suit climate conditions, such as selling snow boots in colder regions and sandals in warmer areas. Cultural and ethnic diversity. Local culture and traditions influence consumer preferences and buying behavior. Companies use geographic segmentation to fine-tune their marketing strategies. A great example is fast food chains that adjust their menus based on regional tastes. McDonald's offers McSpaghetti in the Philippines and a Maharaja Mac in India to cater to local preferences. Additionally, businesses use Nielsen Claritas PRISM or the Potential Rating Index by Zip Markets, a tool that classifies U.S. households into demographic and geographic segments. This helps marketers target the right customers with tailored messaging and product offerings.
And for the next one is the geographic segmentations. There are three examples of prism clusters. And for the first one is young Digarati. Young Digarati are the nation's tech-savvy singles and couples living in a fashion neighborhoods on the urban fringe. Affluent, high-educated, and ethical mix. They live in the area typically filled with trendy apartments and condos. Fitness, clubs, and clothing boutiques, casual restaurants, and all types of bar from juice to coffee to microbrew. And the second one is the Beltway Boomers. One segment of the huge baby boomers cohort, college-educated, upper middle class, and home-owning is a Beltway boomer. Like many of their peers who married late, these boomers are still raising children in a comfortable suburban subdivision and pursuing kid-centered lifestyles. And for the last one are the cosmopolitans. Educated, mid-scales, and multi-ethnic, the cosmopolitans are urban couples in American fast-growing cities, concentrated in a handful of metros such as Las Vegas, Miami, and Albuquerque. These households feature older homeowners, empty nested, and college graduates. A vibrant social scene surrounds their older homes and apartments, and residents love the nightlife and enjoy the leisure intensity of lifestyle. There are 6 types of demographic segmentations. The first one is the life stage that focuses on the key life events. The next one is the gender, targets based on a male and female or non-binary identities. The next one is the income, categorized by earning levels and purchasing power. The next one is generation, divided by the generation cohorts, Gen Z, Millennial, and etc. And the next one is the race and culture, segments based on the etiquette and traditional. And for the last one is the age life cycle stage, group of consumers by the age and life progression. Demographic segmentation as the age and life cycle stages are wants and the abilities that change with the age. Life stage, a person major concern. Demographic segmentation as the age and life cycle stages are wants and the abilities that change with the age. Life stage, a person major concern.
So the demographic segmentation groups are people by age to help businesses target their audience better. So for example, millennials, they are digital savvy, while Gen X values stability, and baby boomers are mostly loyal customers, while silent generation prefers tradition and quality. So this help businesses create marketing that fits each group's needs. So the demographic segmentation also considers race and culture to better understand different communities. So for example, Hispanic Americans, Asians Americans, and African Americans each have unique traditions and preferences, while the LGBTQ community also has a distinct values and interests. While businesses use this approach to create marketing that respects and connect with diverse groups. So for psychographic segmentation, this helps businesses understand their audience personality, lifestyles, and values. So for example, a rock band might target fans who enjoy rebellious, free-spirited lifestyles and value self-expressions, while a pop band may appeal to those who enjoy trendy, upbeat music, and social and fun lifestyle. So this allows brands to connect with their audiences on a deeper level. So the VAL segmentation system categorizes consumers based on their motivations and resources, helping businesses connect with their audiences. So at the top are innovators who have high resources and seek new ideas. Thinkers values knowledge, while believers prefer tradition. Achievers are success-driven, whereas strivers seek status with fewer resources. Experiencers crave adventures, and makers focus on hands-on creativity. At the bottom are survivors who prioritize security and basic needs. This system helps brands tailor their products and message to the right consumers.
So behavioral segmentation. Marketers divide buyers into groups on the basis of their knowledge of, attitude toward, use of, or response to a product. So next is needs and benefits and decision roles. So first, initiator, second, influencer, and we have decider, buyer, and lastly, user. So let's talk about user and usage related variables. So we have here occasions, user status, usage rate, buyer readiness stage, loyalty status, and lastly, attitude. So as you can see in this figure, marketing funnel. So aware, ever tried, recent trial, occasional user, regular user, and most often used. As you can see, brand B has higher percentage than brand A.
Next, I'll be discussing figure 9.3, which illustrates the breakdown of behavioral segmentation. Behavioral segmentation categorizes consumers based on their awareness, product experience, and usage. It starts with the target market, which is divided into unaware and aware customers. Unaware consumers need marketing efforts to increase awareness, while aware consumers are further divided into those who have not tried and those who have tried the product. Among those who haven't tried, opinions vary. It is negative, neutral, or favorable. If favorable, they may have eventually tried the product. For those who have tried the product, some may reject it while others may repeat purchases. Repeat consumers can be loyal to another brand, or switchers who try different brands, or loyal to the brand further classified as light, regular, or heavy users. Understanding these categories helps businesses tailor their marketing strategies to convert potential customers into loyal users. Segmenting business market helps companies target the right customers. There are several key ways to do this, which are demographic segmentation. This includes factors like company size, industry, and location. Operating variables. Businesses may have different needs based on technology, usage, requirements, or capabilities. Purchasing approaches. Companies can be segmented by how they buy, such as centralized versus decentralized purchasing. Situational factors. Urgency of need or order size can also affect how businesses are segmented. Personal characteristics. Relationships, loyalty, and decision-maker preference plays a crucial role. By using these segmentation strategies, businesses can create more tailored marketing strategies and improve customer satisfaction. Let's go over the steps in the segmentation process. First is need-based segmentation. These are groups of customers based on similar needs and benefits. Second, segmentation identification. Determine the demographic, lifestyle, and behaviors that define each segment. Third, segment attractiveness. Assess factors like market growth and competition to evaluate each segment's potential. Fourth, segment profitability. Analyze the financial viability of targeting each segment. Fifth, segment positioning. Develop a value proposition and pricing strategies suited to each segment. Sixth, segment acid test. Use a segment storyboard to test positioning effectiveness. Lastly is marketing mix strategy. Expand this strategy to include product, price, promotion, and place.
Effective segmentation criteria. Measurable. You can count or measure the number of people in this group and understand their buying habits. Substantial. The group is big enough to make it worth your effort to market to them. Accessible. You can easily reach this group through your marketing channels like social media or emails. Differentiable. This group is different from others in a way that it makes them respond uniquely to your marketing. Actionable. You can create specific marketing strategies that will work well for this group. Porter's 5 forces. Threat of rivalry. The intensity of competition among current companies. Threat of new entrants. The possibility of new companies entering the market. Threat of substitutes. It is the chance that customers will opt for different products or services. Threat of buyer bargaining power. The degree of influence customers have over to the prices. Threat of supplier bargaining power. It is the extent of control suppliers have over cost and supply. Evaluating and selecting the market segments. In the figure, it starts with mass market on the other end. It represents the broad and undifferentiated targeting, and it moves towards customization on the other end, representing highly personalized marketing. The full market coverage, it is serving all customer segments with different products. Multiple segments, targeting several specific segments with tailored strategies. Single segments, it focusing on one specific segment. And individuals as segment, it is treating each customer as a unique segment.
Next is the one-to-one marketing. So one-to-one marketing involves identifying individual customers, differentiating them based on their needs and value, interacting to build relationships and gather information, and customizing offerings to meet each customer's specific requirements. Last is the legal and ethical issues. So marketers must navigate legal and ethical issues by avoiding consumer backlash, ensuring their fair labeling practices, protecting vulnerable and disadvantaged groups, and taking responsibility for potentially harmful products. So that would be all for our presentation. Thank you for listening and have a great day.